So here we have the Switch 2 in the Walmart packaging. Custom. Just for this event. I have my pair of scissors here. I'm going to be opening it without leaking all of my information. Or actually, yeah. Oh, it looks like it's taped on. Never mind. Okay, so I didn't have to cut anything. It's actually taped around. Big unboxing. Yep, you made it just in time. Look at this giant amount of packaging to make sure the product is safe. More tape, it seems. Okay. Making sure not to leak the address. So this is wrapped a lot of times over. This is like a giant present. Ouch. The tape got on my arm. I'm wondering if I'm supposed to go inside of the tape. I think so. Sticking my hand in. I'm touching the box. I'm pulling the box. Here it is. So I didn't have to cut anything. That was pretty nice. Okay, well here is the box. You can see I got the custom Mario Kart bundle. So it comes with the game. I believe it's digitally installed. I don't know if I should show the barcodes or anything, because I'll probably connect this to my account if I can. It looks like there is some tape here on the thing you pull out to open up the box. I don't know if Nintendo still does it, but on my Nintendo, you used to be able to put the barcodes for your products. You would get some coins as like purchasing coins, but it would also put a warranty on your Switch. So that's why I don't want to show it. I don't know if they've done that for years now, but 13 years ago, I used to collect those. And that's how I bought a couple of my Nintendo rewards. So the tape here, I want to be really careful. I really want to be careful with it. Boom, just like that. Okay. Oh wait. That was like the bottom of the box. So now I open it. And here is everything. So it looks like packaged in it. There's the Switch right there, right on top, and the Joy-Cons, which you can see they're different from the original Joy-Cons because you can see the colored rim by the Joy-Con. I'll show you for comparison. The original Joy-Con is all black, but these ones have colored rings. So that's how you can easily tell the difference. So if I were to take these out, they're individually wrapped in plastic. Looks like they just come on out. And it seems like it's pretty safe because the joystick is not near anything. There's walls to the side, but it's nowhere near them. Oh, wow. I don't know. I bought my Switch used, so I don't know if it actually is different. But it feels really smooth. This feels like a gaming joystick, right? But this seems like an actual premium experience. But like I said, this could be what new Joy-Cons feel like. I've never actually held new Joy-Cons. They still click if you push them in, so it's still a function. The Joy-Cons are definitely bigger. So I wonder if they had this in mind for people with bigger hands, because they always said the Joy-Cons were impossible to use. You can tell, like, they're definitely bigger, right? Much wider. The buttons are much flatter and lighter as well. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell because they're so small to begin with. But they're definitely flatter and wider. I wonder if this is I wonder if it's for people with big hands. Maybe they'll like the Switch 2 better. I wonder if I'll like it, because I like how small the Joy-Cons are. Yes, like this feels a bit bigger. We'll see if I like it or not. Right, I like small phones, small controllers. But here's just the tablet. It's like boom, right out the front. It comes in a nice, again, very thick plastic. There's a couple like pieces of dust on it. I don't know why. Like you can't really see it, but I wonder where that comes from. Because this is like in the box, right? It's not like I don't know where those will come. I'm gonna keep this actually here because I'll put it in my dock, which should be under here. So I take this out, and there's something in it. So it looks like I pull this out. Oh wait. Okay, good. It's a scratch off. I was worried. I was like, did I just leak the code? But it comes with this, it looks like. Scratch off for the download code. Okay, it smells like, you know, leather almost. There's a guidebook here. Health and safety information book. I hope the camera looks good. So where this thing shipped from, because it got to you so damn fast. I actually got a call this morning at like 6:40 or something, and I saw it had the local area code, so I figured it was a spoof call, and I didn't pick it up. And then 30 seconds later, I got a voicemail that had nothing on it, and I got a text saying they couldn't deliver it to me. I think it's because my place has a gate, which might not be open that early. I have no idea. It looks like, I don't know, I think this is a wristband, but it looks different. Because like this piece looks totally different than the Switch 1 one. So a plastic piece with a, you know, a hand grip. So where did it ship from? I don't know, the local Walmart? You know? I don't know, dude. I guess I could look at the packaging if you really care. Are you trying to dox me? Is that what this is? I don't even know where it is on here. It doesn't say where it came from. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I took a picture of the thing I sent to you. That's all the info I got. Tracking? Yeah, like I sent you a tracking picture. That's all I got. It didn't have a where from. So this looks like it says Nintendo on it. HDMI. It just says HDMI Nintendo on both sides, so you can't really see that. Oh wow, you kind of can. Maybe this camera is better. I don't know. It's definitely grainy, but maybe the camera's better. Nintendo. Okay. This is Ultra certified cable. Ultra high speed HDMI. It has a sticker. Okay. And then it has a second thing. So you get the blue and the red, which match the Joy-Con blue and red. Which is nice. I guess you could interchange them, maybe, if you want to, or you can keep them the same color. So there's this piece, which we're done with now. Next up is the grip. I believe that's what it's called. So this is a way to play games in a controller state. As you can see, it says Switch 2. And wow, is that reflective? Sheesh. Why is that a thing? You have to intentionally make something reflective, right? Why would you do that? I guess it just looks nice. Okay. I don't think the first one was reflective. I never actually used the grip, but I could definitely see why people would want to use it. I just like the Joy-Cons so much. I don't use a Pro Controller. I don't use a grip. This is a, interesting. This is a separate piece. I'm pretty sure the Switch 1 is just, yeah, it's just like a unit. But this one is, I guess you plug the charging into this. I wonder what the difference is. I don't know how technology really works there. And this is, I'm guessing, the charging cable. Bro, my camera is freaking out. Holy. Want some fingerprints? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, and then in here, there's like some very soft fuzziness. This must be the last piece. Right, it takes up like half of it down here. And it was right under the console itself. So undoubtedly, this is... Maybe you're supposed to pull this up. Maybe that's the intention. This is the dock. Now this is definitely bigger. And, you know, hopefully better. Because it's going to need a lot of juice to run. Oh, I was going to compare them. But I don't want to unplug everything right now. The inside of this is reflective. On this side right here. I don't think you're going to be able to really see it. Both sides are actually reflective. You can see my finger. It's actually reflecting. I don't know if that shows quality or what, but maybe it does. But the biggest thing is this thing right here. This is like twice the size. You know, it's actually a unit. It looks like there's USBs on the outside, which are actually really good. So on the first switch, you had the back door, which you would open and then plug in the stuff. And it did seem kind of odd, truth be told. But here you get two USBs on the outside, which I think the first one only had one. Now, where does anything else plug in, is my question. How, like, where's the power plug? Because, you know, this has a cord and it plugs in. The other one has two USB on the outside? No way. What do you mean? Oh my goodness, bro. Nobody told me. I've never used them. What? Wow. Well, now I know. I don't know where the charging cord goes for this. I feel like maybe this camera's worse. I really can't tell. I should plug in both and then just swap them. Because like this camera is 60 FPS, which is very nice, but it's so grainy. Open it up. Can you actually open the back? I wasn't sure. It looks like I would pull it here where there's like a hole, but I'm scared. You think it's clear? Okay, well then I'll keep it. Maybe the old one was just that bad that I think this one's worse. I mean, it looks like it bends out, right? But like I don't know if this is just plastic and I'm about to break it. But there's nowhere else to plug it in. So it has to be there? I don't want to break it day one. Like it looks like it comes out, you know? What is the appropriate way? Because you could like rip it off from the top. Or you could pull it. Instructions? Okay. That's good. The safety, information, and usage. Okay, now it's in different languages. Maybe the guide's online. I don't see Japanese on here. That's the weird thing. I was actually looking for it. I didn't see it. To minimize the risk of damage to the Nintendo Switch 2 system when recharging a battery, only use Nintendo licensed AC adapter. It doesn't tell me. Open from the top? Okay. If this breaks, I can't watch a video. That would be a spoiler. Because it looks like it comes off here, sideways. This looks sketch as hell. Oh wait, okay, so I pulled it from the top and the back kind of came off. I pulled it from the top and that happened. Okay. So yes, it looks like it does pop off completely like you said. Where here, that's weird, is it not? Wait, should I just never put this back on? Like just leave it like this. That's probably better, right? But here there is a USB and the charging port. It looks so grainy, does it not? Maybe it's fine. Because like it'll just be ventilated better, right? Because I think this is air. I believe this is an air duct. And this one, like these ones are too. So why not just leave the back off? If I'm not a cable management freak, you can leave it open. Yeah, I mean, why not? I would rather it be cooler than care about the cables, personally. Also, by the way, it looks like this bottom has like a texture to it. I don't know if that's like just based off of the cutting process, but here there are 4 rubber pieces, which is nice. But it almost feels like this is coated with something, which wouldn't make sense. I think it's just manufacturing. It's like so smooth. And it, like the bumps come out. I don't know, something's different, but I like it. Okay, so I was wondering where I should put this because I made my desktop setup before I knew you could plug Ethernet into this. Where is that actually? Oh, okay, so it was secret actually. The Ethernet port is hiding right here. So there's the power plug, HDMI, and that is the USB. Interesting. See how this is also reflective? Bro, they went all out on style. Look at that. And you can see how the inside's kind of reflective. Ooh. See, like, reflection. Why would I play without Ethernet? Wait, are you telling me? Yeah, no, so I didn't know. The first Switch doesn't have an Ethernet port, so you have to use an adapter. So I've always used Wi-Fi because I didn't know adapters for Ethernet existed. So I've never used an adapter and Ethernet. I just play off the Wi-Fi. Like, if people don't tell me these things exist, how am I just supposed to assume they do? I don't. But yeah, so now I kind of want to put this on the right side of my desk, which is next to the router instead of the left side where I had originally set it up. But that would mean my monitors are all in different spots. My capture card is all in a different spot. The adapter isn't really better. I thought you don't have a Switch. How do you know? Now I'm confused where to put this. Because I would want to... It would just... I need like a big cord. It's still Wi-Fi, I'm sure. I mean, yeah, why wouldn't it be? Oh, wait, you mean the Wi-Fi to that? No, why wouldn't it... No, like you plug the Ethernet into an adapter into a USB slot. And then you plug the USB into the Switch 1. Allegedly. I've never tried this. So then you get Ethernet. Allegedly. I don't know where to put this now. I feel like it just makes sense to put this on the right side of my desk. Which sucks, because like my display is now different. But maybe that's okay. I have a lot of knickknacks. So I'll just move them. This cord shouldn't even be here, so let me drop that down. Okay, so my Switch is going on the side of the desk. It's facing outward, which seems really scuffed, to be honest. But now, since I have set my dock down, I'm going to unwrap the Switch, because I've kept it in the plastic. Do you hear that? Okay, now this is the bottom hole. I guess we can inspect this a little bit. It's got one bottom hole for the docking station, and it's got ventilators maybe. Because on the top, what do we have? On the top, there's the power button, volume controls, maybe more air ventilation. There's something on the top. I think this is so you can put the power plug on top or the bottom, I believe. I think that's a headphone jack, and a place to put your physical cartridge. And then there's a little thing here, it's like a little input, which is probably a reset. That's what I'm guessing. So I'm dropping it in. I think I put it in the right way. I'm not like 100% sure here. So now I take this plug and I now open up this bag, which is a resealable bag. And it has a very nice presentation with a zip tie. And I start twisting. But which way do I twist? I think I got the right way. Okay. So now, which side do I plug in, or does it not matter? I think they're both the same plug. But yeah, the whole internet theory, I have no idea. Because I'd never heard about anybody doing that until like a week ago. So that just fits in nicely like that. I just don't know which plug do I want to put it in. I kind of don't want to cross seams. So I think I'll put it right here. Okay. So that one. And where did I say the power was behind the switch? So I'll show you here. You take your switch console and you do this, and then boom. So now it should be charging or something, right? I have to figure out how to actually get this set up on my computer. Oh, also, it is now have a green light. Did you see that? Wait, why did they go away? Is it charging? I don't understand. I hope it's still working. I don't know. Okay, here's my back piece. It says Nintendo on it. Okay, so now I take my capture card setup, and how do I do it? This is the hard part. Don't lose it. Don't lose what? Oh, the back? It's fine, isn't it? Okay, so now I go to my old switch. I take out the USB cable. Or actually, no, I'm going to leave that there. I leave that there because I have a new USB directly from Nintendo. Or what people used to say, Big N. I don't know when people stopped saying that. It was pretty cool. But at some point, it got lost. So now I got this cord. And I take this cord and I plug it in the back of the switch. Okay. Yeah, it feels way easier now that it's in the back. I think it definitely is it's like a much more premium experience with this Switch. You know, it's like the first one feels like it was made to be a little bit cheaper. Just like the dock and the plugs and all that. This one, it feels nicer. You know, like things are smooth, they're reflective, which in no way does anything. But it seems like a nicer product. So I can at least appreciate that. Now, my question is, which one do I unplug from my capture card? Okay, I think I know which one it is. It's the one on the left. Boom. Just like that. The world's been saved. Okay, because now I have to plug this cord into the capture card. Also, this plug is really loose. I've never seen an HDMI that does this. You see this? They're usually very rigid. You know, like it's like a hard plastic or rubber. It's probably rubber, right? When did people? I mean, I know this is forever ancient lore, okay? But whatever happened to people using Panic Basket? Okay, can we bring that back? Anybody want to start the charge? Like, Panic Basket used to be a thing. I don't know. Everybody uses fire emoji now because I guess that's so hot. Okay, so if I plugged in the HDMI to that, it is still plugged into the wall and it's still plugged into my computer. How do I get things to work? Because it didn't... I guess I turned the switch on. I pressed the button. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's happening? Is this gonna work? Oh, it works! Whoa! Wow! Whoa! I don't know what this says to do, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so I'm going to take all my plastics and put them in here. I'm going to keep the zip ties on my desk in case I need them. I'm going to put my switch back, my switch 1. Can I just call the switch 1 a switch? Or is that not allowed? Like, do we have to call the new switch the switch 2? Or can you just say switch? Is it going to be confusing? Would I get hate mail for it? Ah, bruh, you're not using the switch. You're using the switch 2. The switch OG? I mean, that sounds pretty cool. I like the word OG. It's nice. This needs to flip, sir? What does that mean? Oh yeah, I like this piece of plastic too. It's like really nothing, but I think it's pretty cool. I just like boxes. I think the way people set up boxes are really cool. I still have my keyboard box because I put it back in the box. Okay, so let's see. What do we got going on? So it's saying to take it out, right? Also, I think my camera's backwards. No, it's not. Or is it? I don't know. So I have to take it out now. Did I put it in the correct orientation? Well, I don't know. I assume so. The light's green. That means it's good, right? So I take it out. Well, now obviously the capture is going to stop. So I'll go back to the camera. It's telling me now to put the Joy-Cons on. And I'm assuming this one goes on the right side because it's red. This is the first time it's connecting. Bro, I didn't even push. It pulled me in. And that sound was pretty nice. If you want to see the side, it's got like a piece of something on it, like a barcode. Okay, well this one isn't as cool. Okay. The red one, I guess, is way more magnetic. Why do I hear something? Do you hear that? I can hear it. You can't hear it. Oh wait, it's coming from the switch. I thought it was coming from my headset. Can I make it louder? Okay, so I'm going to set it up. I'm putting it in English US. They also have English Australia. For some reason, that's the default. I don't know why. Is that actually like a different language? Ooh. These Joy-Cons feel really good. We'll see how they last in the long run, but they're like very smooth. Yeah, do they just put mate in everything? Matey? So I'm picking US. The Americas. They have Japan, the Americas, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and Hong Kong, Taiwan, South Korea. So I'm going to pick the Americas. By checking, yes, I accept. Let's connect to the internet. So I guess I can't do Ethernet yet? Or like, maybe this doesn't work while it's docked. Do I have to set it up? An Ethernet connection, or an internet connection will simplify the setup process. Good thing I know my Wi-Fi password. Searching for networks. I like this. You know, I'm picking the 5 gigahertz setting. I don't want to show this, but I'll show it for a moment. Hopefully it doesn't dox me. Oh shit, it actually did. It's showing a bunch of Wi-Fis. Crap. But it only showed a couple letters. About to download. Update data. You can continue setting up while the update downloads. So now I pick the time zone. I'm not in Vancouver. Am I in Denver? No, it's Colorado. Costa Rica? Chicago? I'm Chicago, right? Bro, I don't know. Like, they have the most random places on here. Do you see this? I said I was in the Americas, so they just picked all of the Americas. New York? I just know, like, when I play games, it would connect to the, okay, New York, Montreal, Toronto. I would connect to Chicago servers a lot, so I thought maybe that was our time zone. It wasn't on the list that I was looking at the time. Okay, thank you. We're not in Caracas. Oh, actually, we are in the Caracas. Okay, so we share a time zone with Barbados, Santiago, a lot of places. I don't know my UTC. No, why would I? With Nintendo Switch 2, you can play games wherever you want, however you want. The system can stand at whatever angle you like. Just pull out the rear stand. You can now connect the AC adapter at the top of the system. I wonder why they call it AC. Like, that's, you know, that's like my, it's turning on right now. You can probably hear it. Like the AC, you know, like keeps you cool. So I guess there is a, I don't want to drop this. Like, imagine dropping it day one. It's a little bit tough. It's very, like, I don't know, I think I'm more scared to break it, you know, but I don't know, like, how far it goes, but it can go at least this far. And, it works. Alternating current? Yeah, I don't know what that means. I didn't take physics in college. So, it's very hard to pull out because I'm scared to break it. So I guess that means it's very sturdy at any level setting you set it out, because it'll be so, like, tensed. So you can create whatever angle you want. For some reason, I have to press using stand. I don't know why. There's no other option. I could press back, but I'm not going back. Detach the right hand Joy-Con 2. So there's an animation here. So I guess I have to hold something in the back and then pull it out. So here you can see there's like this button. It seems like I pull it this way. It's a very light... Okay, so okay, interesting. So the button is very flimsy. It's hard to like show this at all. The button is very flimsy. But that's because like it's like very flimsy for like a small amount like this. Because you actually have to push in to dislocate it. So it's like very wobbly, and then you push hard. So the pushing hard is the only part that matters. But it feels... Okay, so you actually... I'm scared to like yoink it off because then my right hand will drop it. So you have to apply a lot of tension. At least for my left one was a lot harder than my right one. Next, select the controller you removed. And it shows a picture of the right one, so I assume I pressed the right one first. But I removed both of them, so it's like... I don't know. You can access the accessories that came with the system to hold the Joy-Con 2 controllers in multiple ways. I can view the attachment guide, or I can skip it. I'm going to do the unthinkable. I'm going to press the screen. When attached to a grip, a pair of Joy-Con 2 function as a single controller. You can attach the Joy-Con 2 controllers to the sides. Oh, so the grip is also magnetic. I won't do that, but it's also magnetic. Okay, next. To remove them, press the button on the back of the... Okay, so the same thing. You can use the straps in each hand. I'll just show you so you can see it. You can use the straps for safety. To remove a strap, hold the button. Hold the release button on the back of the Joy-Con 2. So it's like the same thing as attaching it to this. The straps are going to be magnetic. Choose a style. You can change it at any time. I assume I'm pressing the third one because that is docked mode. I don't know why they want me to pick it, but... I don't think that actually mattered at all. I don't think that screen does anything. Ready to update the system. Update. I hope you guys are enjoying this process. If not, then it's all a waste, but... Nintendo! I don't know how to get it, like, straight. Oh, you can see the camera. That's the new camera. Did the switch turn off? Like, what happened? Oh, wait, here it comes? System update complete. You can transfer data from your Switch, Nintendo Switch to Switch 2. So I'm going to do that just in case some of like my NES stuff transfers. If I have a micro SD, insert it. I don't. Sign in with my Nintendo account. I can do that. Actually, I need to make sure I have the password. This is going pretty well. I know I'm going really slow and I apologize, but I just like unboxing things because I never buy things. So, you know, it's pretty nice. This isn't showing. Good. Passwords. Oh, crap. Nintendo. Yes, okay. Sign into a Nintendo account. This is very important. Sign in with a QR code. Okay. Does signing in with QR codes somehow tell you the phone number? How does that work? Like, why would it need me to do that? Why can't I just sign in on the tablet? Because I don't think it'll tell me the phone number. I don't think it would tell the system that. I hope you're liking the music. I think it's pretty nice. It's just very chill. I like chill stuff. When I was thinking about Mario Kart World, I'm hoping it has chill music, because I like that. A confirmation code. I just don't want to leak some. Sign into my Nintendo account? Okay. Move the system and the system close together to transfer data. So I'll show you here. It's a good thing I, kept my Switch charging overnight just in case. I mean, I used it a couple nights ago, so I just wanted to make sure it has full juice. So you put them close, I guess. So I'll put them both here on my mouse pad, which is going to be comfortable for it. So right, switch 1. Moving it close. I wonder if you can just steal anybody's data or what. Connect an AC adapter to start downloading data. So I'm connecting the AC to this instead. Now what's nice is, remember, the AC is on top and bottom. They definitely had to do that. I don't know if they added that to the later Switch Lite or something, but it was definitely required for the on-the-go use, because having the power plug-in at the top is so much better. What is against TOS? Move them closer. Bring the systems close. I mean, they're literally next to each other, so it should be fine. Please do the following. Open the home menu. One moment. I'll turn the volume on this. Settings. System. System transfer. To Nintendo Switch 2. Continue the setup process until you see searching for Nintendo Switch 2. Do not show the two systems together? What does that mean? I don't understand. So yeah, it looks like you can just yoink anybody's. At least one user has an exclamation mark, that's fine. I didn't do the TOS for all the accounts because I only use one account anyway. So save data for the following software will be removed from the system and transferred to the Nintendo 2. Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Unite. Okay. I mean, sure. Connect the AC adapter. Yeah, see, the original Switch does not have an adapter on top. So you can't plug it in. It's only on the bottom. And I guess you have to plug both in, which, kind of makes sense. Okay, so do I just hold it here? Oh, continue on this. Start the download. I'm downloading. Guess I can move my keyboard. I think people said this takes just a few minutes. Oh, it's already... No, it's not done. I mean, I don't even know what I have on this. It's got to be so small, though. It really can't be that much data. It's at 1%. It's at 11%. I guess I'll show this. Why not? It doesn't move. Oh, it's plugged in, so it's harder to maneuver. Why is the plug? Okay, well, I guess the plug isn't too long. So sorry, I can't show it. I wonder why the plug is so short. I mean, it's not short, but it is shorter. While this is happening, I'm going to plug in. It's already 30%, by the way. 4 minutes left. I'm gonna go get a Ethernet cable. So I have over the years amassed Ethernet cables. And they just sit in this box now. When I cleaned my room, I did this. So I think this is a pretty good size. I think that's pretty good for what I need. Actually, it's probably too small. Oh man, it's just barely too small. Which means it's almost perfect. Because I have this one. I have this, which is like a giant one. And then I have this one, which is still pretty big. Wait, what do you mean? Don't want to use old ones? Well, I don't know how to know if they're old. How does one know? This is ROHS compliant. It says 75 degrees Celsius. 568B. Data cable. Cat.5e. UTP. I don't remember what we talked about last time. Yeah, this is Cat 5e. Is 5e good? Should be fine? Okay. I have no idea what my other cords are even. So now I actually have to move my... I really should just put the switch on the left side and move all my internet to the left side of my computer, but it looks so juicy. Ah, man. I don't know how to get this set up. I mean, I could plug it into the router. Maybe that's cool. Is that cool? I only recently learned that I could plug this directly into the modem. I used to plug all my Ethernets into the router, and then the router into the modem. I thought it had to be done like that. Okay, but I plug it in. This is a hard one. It's a pretty tight fit, I'll say. It still doesn't reach. What do I do? It reaches if I hold it in the air. I think I'm kind of screwed. I don't know what to do. Do I put the switch on the ground or on top of my computer? We got a problem. Do I put the router on my computer? I'm gonna unplug it. I'm scared. It's really the power cable for the modem is not big. I think I have fixed that all, so that's good, right? I moved everything over. It looks a little worse. I'll have to figure it out in the future. Downloadable software will be re-downloaded later. Setup complete. To go to the home menu, press home. Oh, can you use the Switch now with just one controller? Oh, shit. Okay. I think it's set up. So now, I take the power out of on top of the Switch. I put the batteries at 76%. I put it very gently inside of it. Why didn't the screen go away? Is that odd? Why would the screen not go away when I plug in the Switch? What does that mean? Oh! Is my internet out? What happened? My internet's gone. Oh, crap. I unplugged my modem. Whoops. So the stream hasn't been on. Okay, well, at least the VOD is still running, LOL. So, wait, internet's back? Internet might be good. Hello, is anybody here? Okay, now I can move my Switch OG back into its cabinet. And I can put that charging port back into its cabinet. Hello, hello, is anybody there? How does this work? Oh! I was going like totally in the wrong hole. Boom. Hello? Saved? Okay. Yeah, if you guys were typing, I couldn't see it. Because I didn't realize I unplugged it. Oh! It's loading! Look, the game is loading! Downloading now. Okay, so now that that's all taken care of, I had to move my modem so that the router was closer as well, and some other stuff. So sorry about that. But yeah, if you were typing, I don't know what that said, because I just can't know. However, now I'm gonna take my Mario Kart World sticker, and we won't. Now, I have, unbeknownst to everybody, I've had this for many, many, many years. Actually, this isn't what I was thinking of. But it still works. I thought this was a different coin. I have a... There's no way the camera's going to work. But you can see that there. Does anybody know what this is? I don't know if you can see really well at all. I'm trying to shine so you can see the letters. It is a shekel. So, with that, I will scratch this. Because it's something cooler than just a normal, you know, penny. So my Mario Kart code. These things are pretty hard. Or maybe this coin's just not good for it. Or maybe I'm just inexperienced. So I'm not going to show the code, or else someone's going to steal it. Okay. What did I win? I won Mario Kart World. Access to the game. So, let me... What's the Smite? The Switch. Okay, so now I got these Joy-Cons working. It's Mario Party World? What? What does that mean? You can see the interface looks a little different. Does anybody know how to get a game? Is it the eShop? Ooh, a little ring. I'm scared it's gonna dox me. Enter my PIN or sign in. Do I have a PIN? I don't even know if I have a PIN. By default, you'll need to enter a PIN or a Nintendo account to sign in. It's possible to turn verification off. Okay, well, I'm going to sign in. Do I have to do the... Yeah, I have to do the phone thing again. One moment. Should I make it remember me, or is that bad? I usually never do that on things. I don't know if that's going to make it so somebody, like, gets into my stuff. At least something will remember you. Bro, where is the positivity? Bro, this is a legendary stream. People are going to be watching this for years. Everybody's going to know who I am. Okay, so this is what it looks like, by the way, in case you were wondering. Boom, the eShop. Mario Kart World is new. You see how there's no lag? This is crazy. This thing would lag so much on the original, on the Switch OG as they're calling it. Enter code. Okay, let me enter this code. One moment. Oh, it's weird. There's certain ones that are blocked off. It can't be certain letters or characters. Like, for example, the letter I is not allowed. Oh, because the I looks like a 1. And the O looks like a 0. What does the Z look like? Why is the Z not a thing? Or do like dyslexic people think a 3 is a Z? Is that what happens? It looks like a 2. Oh. Okay. So here, Mario Kart World. Please don't dox me. Okay. Virtual game card added. What does the about mean? Go to home and press select. Successfully loaded. Okay, so I got a virtual card. Does anybody know what that means? I feel like I downloaded the game. I don't think I actually got a card or anything. Unless this code counts as a card now. Is that what that means?